Hey everybody, welcome back to the stream. Tonight we're going to be enjoying, or at least we're going to be trying the RetroBro's latest endeavor, which is a game. I think it's just a demo at this point, but it's called Alien Smash. It's supposed to be sort of reminiscent of Astro Smash. Pretty cool. I have not played it yet. This will be the first time that I've actually played this. It is free. If you're curious about John's games, there is a link in the description where you can go find out more and acquire said games and enjoy them yourself. But tonight, we're going to check it out. We're going to see what Alien Smash is all about. And we're going to have me some fun. Hell Tantrable was first in. He's got the pinned comment, which is really not a comment. It was it's a blue, like, face. I don't know what that is. Tricome is also here with the Jon Snow. Thank you, Tricome. By the way, stay tuned at the end of this broadcast for a very special little surprise. Nothing major, just something fun. I think you'll enjoy it, Tricome. Hell Tangible, here he comes. Here come the judge. That's what I say when I watch a lot of different YouTubers that have very strong opinions about what's going on in the world or with other YouTubers. Like, here come the judge. Luke's Awakening, Alien Smash or Pass is the sequel we need. Alien Smash that like button. Yes. By the way, Alien Smash is copyrighted property of RetroBro Entertainment and not to be misused or misrepresented by Cyrus Martin or anyone else. And I'm not being paid. This is not an endorsement. This is not a commercial. This is not, I'm not being compensated in any way. This game is free for everyone. I don't know. Enough disclaimers, I think. Brian F. Hulk Smash Aliens. Yes. He did smash aliens in the Avengers movie. I remember that. He smashed the hell out of them aliens. That was his secret. He was always angry. I remember that scene. I knew that reference. I knew that reference. New to me, Hell says, yes. The last line is here. He says, I hear some aliens will be getting smashed. So what are they drinking? Probably Miller Lite. That seems to be, or White Claws. Possibly White Claws. Let's check this game out. Let's see what's going on here. Let's fire it up. Alien Smash. Oh yeah. Playing on my top loader RGB modded Famicom. So that's what that is. Chris Courage, the man, the myth, the legend. Welcome, Chris. I've been giving a lot of thought to your 3DO comments this morning. I need to know, well, privately we'll talk about this. We'll talk about this privately. But I am interested in what you were talking about and possibly the ODE thing as well. So we'll talk about that. All right, but first, it's time for Alien Smash on the Nintendo, as my dad would call it, the Nintendo. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh wow. Well, stop the presses, ladies and gentlemen. Before we start the game, Luke's Awakening. My good friend Luke, you did not have to do this. It is very much appreciated, but you did not have to do this. In fact, the people that you have done this to may hold this against you. You have inflicted a membership from my channel upon them. Thank you for that, Luke. Thank you very much. So, Brian F. Luke got one of his own memberships. That's funny. Dr. Kynes. I can't read what that says. Freeze it. And Tylord all got memberships. How about that? Mike's Gaming Gala. What's up, nerds? What's up, Mike? How you doing, Mike? Luke says, yes, I received a membership for myself. And you should. If you're going to gift memberships, you really should gift one to yourself. I don't see a problem with that. I think that's logical. Hell Tangible, really wish I had a 3DO again. Oh my god. 3DO is pretty cool. I'm wearing the shirt. Just keeping it real. Keeping it real. 3DO is pretty cool. Last line, that's the first time I've seen the gifter get gifted a sub. Well, around here, the gifter gets gifted whatever gift the gifter gives. If you want to get got, you got to get gotten. You fool me, you can't fool me again. So, anyway. Brian F. Nice. Thanks, Luke. Luke says, yeah, I don't know how that happened. You're welcome. Okay, there you go. That's amazing, Luke. Thank you very much. Luke is the man of the hour. He gets 50 points for his gift of 5 memberships. Thank you very much for that, Luke. Radio is cool, but it's no CDI. Well, it's definitely no CDI. That's true. That is true. Okay, so at the beginning here, John is telling us what's going on here. We got health pickups, dash pickups, and weapon upgrades. Okay. S, pause, B, shoot. Oh, start is pause, I guess. B, shoot, A, dash. Press select when ready. Cool. All right. You guys ready? I haven't played this yet. So this will be a first for me. Alien Smash by the RetroBro. Here we go. Oh, okay. I see how it plays. There's no turbo. But that's okay, because I've got the Zipper. The Zipper. This show is brought to you by the Zipper, a product that is not available currently and is not being produced by any company that is making this controller. Therefore, this is not a real commercial. All right. Turbo. Let's go. Turbo. Let's go. Turbo. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. If there ain't no turbo, I ain't playing it. You know what I'm saying? I kind of dig the turbo. I don't know if you heard about my infatuation with the turbo graphics or not. Oh, look, I got the double shots. Double shots. Yeah. Oh, no. Too many things hit the ground. I see what's happened. You died. All right. Let's try it again. I'll do a slightly less turbo. We'll see how it goes with that. Doesn't seem to make a lot of difference. Oh, man. A turbo betrayed me. Too many of them. Damn, couldn't hit that one. It's very interesting. It's not really like Astro Smash. You think it might be like it? This is not like Astro Smash at all, really. I mean, it a little bit, I guess, but... very interesting. Oh, look, the level changed. Power up. Oh yeah. Kill the aliens. All of them. Wipe them out. All of them. I'm hanging in there. Ouch. Crap. But that's as far as I go on that one. I died it. Turbo, it's not just for Joe. That's right, Luke's Awakening. It's for everyone. How dare anyone think it would be just for some one person? Mike Wolf, the Wolf, has joined us. He says, good evening. And good evening to you, sir. Good evening to you, my furry friend. Luke says, yeah, it's... what? It's risen? The music is good. Is it risen again? Or arson? I don't know how you say his internet name. Hell says, always need turbo fire when playing a shooter. My hand's too old now to keep pressing buttons. Yes, 100%. Yes. All right, one more time, but this time with feeling. Let's do it. Good thing those things like kind of seek you out. You don't have to try to wait for them. I can't get to that guy. Lucky on that one. Oh, damn it. Power up. Get ready to power up with Alien Smash. Only available on your Nintendo Entertainment System. With blazing graphics, flashing colors, explosions, and alien enemies. You have to survive wave after wave as the colors change and the enemies keep coming. They're not just aliens, they're smashing. I'm working on my VHS tape for any game that I play. The TurboGrafx VHS tape promotional version. You know what I'm talking about. I want to see if I can get to the next stage or whatever, next color change. I don't know if there is another color change. I want to see if it do change. I need to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Oh, I couldn't get to that guy. Damn, I can't get to these. What the hell? I'm panicking. Ah, it changed again. Look at that. Times they are changing. Ah, damn it. Damn. Damn it! Who do you think you are, aliens? Crap. Ah, look, it changed again. Hail to the year. No, stop it. They're coming too fast. That's what she said. Wow. I don't know if I'm going to beat that. I scored 21,300. That might be as good as I do. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Luke says, occasionally you meet a nice alien, Starman, ET, but usually they turn out to be some kind of big lizard. That's true. Alf. Yeah, Alf is a good alien. He eats cats, though. But I'd like to see him try to eat Jon Snow. Would not go well for Alf. There are good aliens sometimes. There's also really annoying ones, like Mac and Me, and you know, some of those cartoon aliens. But there's some cool ones. Mike's Gaming Gal says, even the nice ones usually mean trouble. That's right. That's true. That's true. Don't even get me started on tribbles. Yeah. That, you know, I don't know if you know this, Luke. You might know this. But, tribbles are trouble. Tribbles are trouble. There was a TV show a long time ago where they addressed that. I mean, I in case you didn't know. Tricom, the alien stepmothers are nice. Oh, okay. That's true. That's true. Stepmother's alien. Yeah, that's true. Very nice, actually. Especially if you're Dan Aykroyd. Sometimes an alien stepmother gets stuck and need help. Yeah. I mean, it happens. What are you going to do? I mean, these things... this is the trouble with being a stepmom. Things happen. It's very strange. Hell says, must relive the 80s and 90s of the true 8-bit era. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Luke says, don't forget to boost. Use the boost to chase. Yeah, I was using it quite a bit. Crispy, what's up, dude? He says, there goes that man. Heidi ho, good neighbors. Well, oakley. Hill says, so many suicidal aliens. Well, they were sent on a mission. I don't know what the mission was, but I believe it involved smashing. And maybe they weren't told, I don't know, that they were the ones that were going to be smashing, but it is what it is. These things happen. Aliens versus Jon Snow, yeah. That would not go well for them. Hell says, Alf wouldn't know what to do with Kung Fu Kitty. Yeah. Okay, Kung Fu Kitty. Yeah. Does this game get faster? Okay, so it's still just a demo, and he's adding stuff to it. I don't know how much he's really going to work on it, but so far, in this version, I don't think it gets faster. I think it's like maybe more enemies or something. I really don't know what happens. It doesn't seem to get faster, though. Maximum seems to get a bit faster in that last level. Yeah, maybe I don't know. It might, or it might just be that there's more enemies. I'm really not sure. Oh, Luke's got the ColecoVision image. Very nice. Very nice choice. A very nice choice. It gets prettier. Alright, I'm going to do this without turbo because for some reason the turbo almost seems like it messes with me because it doesn't shoot like, it doesn't keep a turbo stream, you know? It only shoots a few shots and then I'll run out of shots, and when I get where I'm going I can't hit what I'm trying to hit because I don't have no shots. If that makes sense. You also don't get unlimited turbo. Like speed, you know, like whatever you want to call it, like sliding, warps, whatever he calls it. I can't remember what he calls it. Like you run out of that. That's why you gotta pick up the power-ups. I do like the music though. It sounds like something else. I can't quite place what it sounds like. I mean, not exactly like, but it has a similar sound to something else that I played on the NES. I can't quite place it. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I keep running out of my, I don't have any right now. I don't have any warp. Damn. I think, if I remember from the instructions at the beginning, the white ones give you the warp. Ah, damn, I shot him, but he didn't die. Dang it. Crap. Crap. Double shot. It's pretty good. Like I said, it's kind of like Astro Smash, but it's really its own thing. It's not too similar to Astro Smash. It seems like it'd be very similar, but I guess it is. I mean, it is fairly similar, but it has its own like thing going on too. Kind of like how Cyrus and Tempest are somewhat similar, but they're not too similar. You know what I mean? Kind of like the same principle, I guess. Oh no! I missed both of those. God dang it. I'm not gonna win anything doing that. I'm not gonna win anything anyway, but I'm really not gonna win anything doing that. God dang it, I couldn't. Crap! Yeah, I didn't even get close to my high score. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, Luke says, it's old, it's hard for it to keep a steady stream like it used to. Fair enough. Fair enough. Tricom, does this even game what? Does this even game bro 6767? Oh my god. Alright. Max settings. What's up, Max settings? How you doing, man? How you doing? Welcome back. Mike says, yeah, music does sound familiar. Tricom, the music feels kind of familiar. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds similar to something, but I can't really place what it is. Not sure. Hell says, music reminds me a bit of music from maybe a Capcom game. Mike says, I was thinking Konami. Konami does come to mind too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what. Well, look who it is, ladies and gentlemen. We have a celebrity. A celebrity has entered the chat. Everybody calm down. Put your drinks down. Everybody. My buddy Max is here. Movie Madness Entertainment. The provider of the Laserdisc that's now behind me. A freaking awesome Laserdisc. And some great VHS tapes too. Thank you very, very much for that, Max. I'm very, very happy with all the stuff you sent me. It's awesome. Thank you, sir. He says, hey everyone, these kittens are insane. Yeah, he's got some new kittens. If you haven't seen his videos, they're very, very adorable. They, I don't know another word for them. I can't think of like a macho way to say these cats are cute. Like I can just say it like that. Them cats is cute. Tell you what, spit some tobacco when I say it. Damn cats cute. He says, hey everyone, these kittens are insane. Just had to get one off the stove. Order any more laser discs, or are you waiting for another package? No, I'm not. I'm not expecting another package. But I am thinking about, the problem is down here, all this stuff is a lot more than it is in other places. Like when I watch Max's pickups where he goes around to the retro places and gets tapes and laser discs and stuff, the deals you get are amazing. In Texas, we don't get as many deals on that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of like, I'll get some stuff locally, but I'll probably do a lot of eBay stuff. And there's a couple things I am thinking about buying very soon, probably next month. I'm expecting a little money from YouTube next month. Cross your fingers, and maybe I can use that money to buy some laser discs that I'm looking at. That would be pretty cool. And it's all because of you, Max. Thank you, sir. Thank you very, very much. Luke's Awakening. Parts of it sound like Mega Man-like. Yeah, a little bit. See, that's what I'm saying. It sounds a little bit like several things. I don't know. It's just, and when I say this, I'm not saying that it was like ripped off. I'm just saying it has a familiar NES sound. And that's why it sounds good, I think. Because we're like, cool, that sounds how Nintendo should sound. Sounds good. Tricom says, Laserdiscs are so cool, I might need a player. Dude, I don't know if I would have ever got one if not for Max, but the one that he got me it's very nice. So I started it when I was playing with it. I watched a little bit of RoboCop, and I had it hooked up with the composite cables on that TV behind me, and it was pretty cool. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. And then the other night, I went and found one of my good S-Video cables, because it does have S-Video output, and I hooked it up with the S-Video, and I was like, oh shit, it makes a big difference. So RoboCop looked fantastic with the S-Video, and I got to the end of the first side, because Laserdiscs have two sides, and I was about to go hit eject and flip the disc over, and the player switched to side B on its own and kept playing, which I had no idea that thing was a self flipping or whatever. I don't know how you describe that, but I didn't know it would do that. I was very impressed with that. I was like, oh wow, fancy. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. It's really cool. Hell says, time to deal with stomach pains. Oh man, okay. Sorry, man. Max setting, Cyrus, how long was that we chatted on Discord? I think it was like 6 years ago. Dude, I cannot remember. I know we've chatted for extended periods, but I can't remember jack, dude. My memory is when I say my brain turned to Swiss cheese, it has. The older I get, the worse it gets. So I always have to tell people, please don't hold it against me if I don't remember stuff. Like if we talked about something before, or if whatever it is, if you know, sometimes I'll tell people the same stories and forget that I've told the same story. Like I'm telling the same story for like the 5th time. It's, you know, it is what it is. I noticed, I used to have friends that would do this. Eugene was bad about this. He would always tell me the same stories because he couldn't remember that he told me already. And I always gave him shit about it. I was always like, you already told me that. And I was like, how do you not remember that you told me that? And I cursed myself. So now I'm afflicted with the same brain rot. Cymentia? Yes, the last line. It's Cymentia. Don't let Cymentia happen to you. Oh my god. Lasers on both sides. Yeah. Friggin' lasers on both sides of the disc. It's crazy. Friggin' lasers. What do you guys think of this Alien Smash demo? It's not a full game. It might never be a full game. It might just be a demo forever. I don't know what John's planning to do with it. If he's going to keep adding stuff to it or what, you know. But what do you think about it like this? Have you tried it yourself? Because you can download it for free if you want to. Curious what other people have thought about it or what they think about, like, looking at it here. Because I think it's pretty cool. It's obviously pretty simplistic, and like I said, it's just a demo. But it's definitely like, you know, if you got a Nintendo, you got a EverDrive, or if you got an emulator, and you want to play something that's similar to Astro Smash on the NES, this is not a bad choice. This is pretty cool, and it's free. Free is always great. I also have John's other game. Well, I have several. I have all of John's games. Not all of them. There's some I don't have. Uh-oh. This happens sometimes with my crappy EverDrive. I have to do this, and then it will work. There we go. Okay. Let's get up the other homebrew. Here's Athos. And I'll be honest with you here, I haven't played this latest release. I had played a demo a long time ago, but I had never played the latest release of it. Pretty good, though, from what I had played before. Trigum, it's like Missile Command and Galaga or something. Press start. Please select to choose a difficulty, easy or normal. So John told me that easy mode is a lot easier. However, you don't get to see the real ending unless you do normal. But we're not going to play that much tonight. So I'm not that worried about it. We'll just do easy mode. The year is 2385. After centuries of war, Earth's atmosphere has turned toxic. Humanity's only hope for survival is among the stars. My name is Kyra, a fully autonomous AI created as mankind's last hope for survival. I have been sent 10 light years from Earth to investigate planet Athos. Athos is a planet that may potentially support human life. My protocol is to observe the planet and send all data back to Earth. ... If you watch this later, Potion Sword Run, that's for you. That was for you. An emergency surge is emitting from the planet. Or an energy surge. Why did I say emergency? The surge appears to have compromised Elysium's controls. I will need to descend to the Athos surface to investigate these surges. It's the only way to restore Elysium's core functions. My terrain sensors tell me this was not natural. Something is down there, and they may not want to be here. First, I will need to check all the control consoles on Elysium to see what is offline. charging station is offline. I need to descend to the surface to see what's causing the malfunction. Once I bring the station back online, I can refill my energy by standing on the platform and pressing down. Cool. What's up here? Oops. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Wow, I did it again. Okay, let's not do that a third time. There we go. Well, I'm gonna get it figured out. There we go. Archive terminal. Status: systems down. Location: Elysium. Earth date 5/6/7/2385. A surge from an unknown origin has disrupted my controls. Mission objective: investigate Athos. Find the source of the energy surge. Cool. Ship integrity. It's not good. I'll tell you that. It's really not good at all. Nothing that way. Okay, down we go. Is that a door I could go in back over here? Yes, it is. This command dock that control. This is the command dock. This command dock that controls my shield is Okay, let me read this again. This command dock that controls my shield regeneration system is offline. There we go. I need to increase Elysium's integrity to bring this ability back online. I see. Hell Tangible says, now that I thought about it a little more, the music reminded me of the music from Karate Kid. Interesting. Oh, can't go that way. Can't go over it. What did I just pick up? I don't know. Oh yeah. All right. There we go. Which to go to? I guess this one. I'll do this one. Shoot first and ask questions later. That's what I say. Oh, crap. Ouch. How dare you. I do not consent. We gotta go down here. I don't think we can go down there yet. No. This looks a lot different than the demo I played a long time ago. This is a lot more detailed. Oops. Dang it. These rocks appear to be emitting energy. I can use them to charge my energy meter. When Kyra has energy, she can hover by holding the jump button and tapping the up button. Hovering will cause Kyra's energy meter to drain. Once energy is depleted, Kyra can only jump. Yeah, how about that? How about that? Catch me outside. These types of walls do not appear to be solid. Need to find a way to pass through them. I see. Oh, can't go that way. Yeah, piece of cake. This is my favorite of John's games that he's made. This one's really cool. Damn it. Oh, I'm screwing that up. Oh, the thing up there. Oh, yeah. Power up. Devastator Omega, up early and late stream. To be young again. Thank you for that. Don't flatter me with your flowery words. Uh-oh, it's a boss. Oh, damn. Well, that sucked. Damn it. Crap. Oh, I got him. I thought I was dead for sure. I thought that was over. Yeah. This core seemed to have been emitting a pulse that caused the energy surge. But how could it have gotten here? I will need to search other sectors for more of these cores. Maybe I'll find a core graphics. Destroying the core has increased Elysium's integrity. The charging stations are now back online. There you go. Yeah. Charge it to my credit card. Ah, crap. No problem. I was trying to get back here anyway. Coolio. We're back at Elysium. What is this? Surge has disabled Elysium's main frame. I need to bring the ship's integrity back to 100% so I can access this area. Okay. That's okay. We just came for this. Yeah! I didn't really need to, but I just wanted to do it. Hell yeah. I don't have no save states because I'm playing on EverDrive. I think it does have save states, but I don't know how to. I don't have it set up. I don't know. Mike's Gaming Gal says, I've been meaning to pick up John's games for a while now. Need more NES on my channel. Yeah, me too. I just don't play enough Nintendo. You know, I kind of got burned out on it because I was playing a lot and everybody else was playing a lot too, and I just hadn't gotten back to it. I think it's time to get back to some NES, you know, gaming. Absolutely. Work it back into the cycle of things. Absolutely. And what better way than with John's games? Oh, I don't think I can go here yet. I have to get the special weapon to break the blocks. Yeah, we can't do that yet. Oops, I did the wrong thing. There, that's the one. I think. I don't know. Ouch. I like that background with the stalagmites and stalactites and the tree or whatever that is. Oh man, I had to sneeze. Oh, look at the little dude with the gun. Damn. Screwed that up. Turbo time. Oh, we got all kinds of people attacking us. Oh, crap. All backups lost. Press A to reboot. Oh, okay. So you get continues. Interesting. Okay. Athos. It's a good game. Let's see. Hill says, for some reason I'm always more interested in more new NES games than new Super Nintendo games. Well, I think the NES community and the Intellivision community are the two most active homebrew communities that I can think of. They're very, very active. Super Nintendo, I don't see too much. I see a lot of hacks, like hacked games, but I don't see a lot of like original homebrew stuff coming out on Super Nintendo. What was great for a long time, there was the translations was the thing about the Super Nintendo. So many RPGs being translated to English, and that was the thing for a long time. It's kind of like died down now because they've got so many of them done. I just don't see too many original homebrew games come out on Super Nintendo. But it's nice when one does. You do see them occasionally. It is nice. But yeah, Let's see, Mike's Gaming Gala. Unless the Intellivision Homebrew Awards get launched, I'm playing a new NES demo this Saturday that was sent to me. It's actually really good. There you go. Hell yeah, dude. Thunderpin. What's up? Thunder, 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 Thunderpin. He says, what a treat. I get off work early and find a Cyrus stream. What are you playing? Oh, this is Athos. I'm playing John's games, RetroBro's games. This is Athos. This came out not that long ago. Earlier I was playing Alien Smash, which is just a demo, but it's sort of like a take on Astro Smash. Kind of. It's not exactly like Astro Smash. It's kind of similar to that. It's kind of got its own flavor, but it's just a demo, but it's actually pretty fun. This is a full game. Athos. There's a link in the description if you want to find John's stuff. You can check out his games. Some of them are free, some of them are paid. They're all fantastic. Let's see. Mike's Gaming Gala. Atari 2600 is probably the most active that I'm aware of. A couple new games every week. Oh, wow. See, I'm really not aware of the 2600 homebrew community. It's funny because, you know, I've been really big into the Atari computers and the 5200, 7800. Not so much the 2600, but a little bit. But I'm not really that familiar with the homebrew community for the 2600. I bought some of the newer games that have come out from Atari that are like homebrew games, you know, or whatever. Yeah, there's a bunch. I don't have like an Atari EverDrive, whatever they call the 2600 one. I have a 5200 one and, you know, all that, but I don't have one that'll do 7800 or 2600. I just have a lot of cartridges. So I'm a little ignorant of all this that you speak of, sir. I'm a little ignorant. Hell says, yeah, it's mostly hacks and unfinished ports, while actual new games are rare. Yeah, that's what I've seen lately anyway. Hell says, most recently I'm seeing NES games get ported to Super Nintendo, which really doesn't hold my attention for long. Yeah, I know that you could. I've played around with that a little bit too, like porting an NES game to Super Nintendo. You can do it. They have this thing that sort of like, I guess, combines the ROM with an emulator that runs on the Super Nintendo. It's kind of interesting how they do it. But yeah, it's like, I'm just gonna play it on the NES. I don't need to play on Super Nintendo. I need to play Super Nintendo on Super Nintendo. Mike's Gaming Gala. I should do a massive video on 2600 and other homebrew scenes like I did with Intellivision, but they take a long time to put together. Yes, I understand. I understand, Mike. My Achilles heel is I'm, you know, you call it laziness. Maybe yeah, it's laziness. I just don't want to do a lot of work on videos. I really don't. I like hanging out with people. I don't really want to make a video for people. You know, I just don't want to do it anymore. Like, occasionally I'll do it, but yeah, I'd rather just hang out with people. The streams are much more fun for me. That keeps me motivated doing this. What sucks is, I'll tell you what sucks is when you put a ton of work into a video and then you put it out there and, you know, maybe nobody really cares about it. And you're like, man, I put a lot of work into that. And then you'll do a stream and everybody shows up and everybody wants to hang out and have a good time. And you're like, I'll just stream. Like, what am I doing? Like, you start asking yourself, like, what am I doing? And you start to wonder, why did I do that? Was it my ego? Was I trying to prove something? Was I thinking, like, what was I doing? You just have to, like, for me anyway, you have to ask yourself, what do I enjoy? What's the most fun? If I'm gonna do this, what's gonna get me motivated and what do I enjoy? And that's why I do streaming mainly. So, and again, I am very lazy, so there's that. My Gaming Gala, LOL, it has to do with the labor of love. There you go. Well, if you get a lot out of it, then that's great. That's awesome. But a long time ago, I started to feel like diminishing returns making videos, so I kind of was like, you know, it's whatever. And what's weird about me though is I did some videos that got a lot of views. It wasn't that I wasn't getting views. A lot of it was I just didn't want to do it. I just was not enjoying making these long ass videos, you know. And I kept having technical problems too. It was weird. I was always having technical problems with the videos where they would stutter and weird stuff happening. So that also worked against my motivation to do videos. Cyrus videos are fire. Oh, I thought you were saying they're fine. They're fine, Cyrus. Shut up, Cyrus. No, you said they're fire. Well, thank you. Thank you, Mike Wolf. Thank you, Mr. Wolf. Wolves always seem to know what they're talking about. You know, anytime I see a talking wolf, I listen. That's all I'm saying. I try to pay attention. Oh, you sending the wolf? That's all you had to say. Athos. That's a good game. So we've done 2 of John's games. Let's see here. Let's have a lot of homebrew on here. Those 2 are his. Athos, Alien Smash. Also, I have... Let's see. Do I have his other stuff on here too? Maybe not. It might be in a different folder. Well, I think that's all of his stuff I have, because I bought the other 2 games on cartridges. Mavericks Baghdad Extraction. I got a Famicom cartridge of that. Where is that cartridge? Can't remember where I put it. It's around here somewhere. And then I have the other one, John Mavericks. What's the other one? Something zombies, something. I can't remember what the other one. The first one he did. What is it called? Maybe somebody knows. 10 points if you know what it's called. Mike's Gaming Gal. A good thing the 3 Little Pigs don't have the same policy. Well, you know, if a wolf shows up outside my apartment wanting to gain access, then I'm going to have some questions. You know, I'm not going to just immediately open the door and come on in, man, come hang out. Like, you know, what do you got there? Oh, a fork and a knife. Well, that's cool. I'm not going to be that guy. There'll be questions to be asked. But if Mike Wolf was to show up, Mike Wolf would be okay. I would trust Mike Wolf. That might be a fatal mistake, but I would invite the Mike Wolf in. Okay, so Mavericks Baghdad Extraction, right? And then what's the other one? The Desert of the Undead. That's the first one. That's what it was. Yeah, so I have Baghdad Extraction as a Famicom cart, and then I have an NES cartridge of Desert of the Undead. Those are 2 different games. And then I have Athos digitally. I didn't buy it physically because I was like, you know what? I'll just play it on my EverDrive. That's fine. And I just bought it that way for this game, even though it's a really good game. And then, of course, this new game, Alien Smash, is just a demo you can get for free. So worth trying. Oh, yes. Forgot about that one. That's what I'm saying. I was like trying to remember. What the hell was the name of that game? Desert of the Undead. Yeah. That one's pretty cool too. They're all good. I like all of them. You ever played Pac-Man Champion Edition? The NES version of it? Pretty badass. I really like that game. I bought that game on like PlayStation and maybe Switch. I don't know if it's on, but I know I have it on PlayStation. That version of it. Maybe on Xbox also. I can't remember. But this version is really cool because it's obviously this is running on real, it's Famicom hardware. I freaking love this game. Oh yeah. Oops, god dang it. Oops? I said oops, not oops. Oops. That's how you know you really messed up. Okay, get down there. Get down. Get to the pellet. Oh, not the red one. It's always the red one. Damn it. Sometimes it's the big red one. You know what I'm saying? Keep veering off to the side. Apples. How about them apples? Oh boy. Oh boy, how did I not? Oh my god, that went too fast. That was so fast. So fast. Oh boy. Man, this controller's messing me up on this. Maybe I ought to get my dog bone out for this one. Probably do better. D-pad on this is not as good as the NES. The actual Nintendo D-pads. Bananas. Oh my god. Yeah, piece of cake. Bustin' makes me feel good. This is the best Ghostbusters game ever. Oh, aside from the one that, Mike, that you do the voice on, that one's the best. I'm sorry. That's the best. This is the second best Ghostbusters game ever. Oh boy. Oh my god. It's too fast. I love that game. Let's see. You'll have to watch to see if I beat them. Oh my. Yes, I played it against drunk siblings. Have a video on my channel. There you go. There you go. Bill says, time to turn on the Xbox and fire up the NES emulator. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Thunderpin, one of my favorite Pac-Man games ever made is Pac-Man Adventures in Time. It came out for PC in 2000. Huh. I don't know if I ever heard of that game. I'll have to check that out. Pac-Man Adventures in Time. I have some kind of weird Pac-Man game on my PlayStation 2. I can't remember what it is, but it's some kind of weird Pac-Man game. I don't know if it's that, but it might be something similar to that. Last line, this is a pretty cool homebrew. This is actually not a homebrew. At least in the standard definition of homebrew. Like, this was released as part of, like, the ROM for this was included in something else, like a retail release for like the Steam version of the newer version of this with modern, more modern graphics. And they extracted this ROM out and put it out there. So it's not necessarily homebrew, but you can play the ROM. So that's what I'm playing. It plays really well with the NES Advantage. Oh, there you go. That's a good idea. I have that in the other room. That would be good to get out for this. Absolutely. Nice call, Mike. Last time Mike does a voice on yes, he does on one of the Intellivision Ghostbusters games. Mike does like the announcer voice. It's actually pretty cool. Mike Wolf, this is homebrew. Well, it is. It's. I mean, maybe I'm wrong about what I'm thinking with this game. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But yeah. Mike's Gaming Gala. Yeah, I'm the voices in Ghostbusters Ultimate Edition on Intellivision. There you go. I see. That's interesting. How can I get it? How can I get it? There's a place that you can go to find such things. If you were to stop by my Discord, someone might point you in the right direction, and if they don't, I will. You can get it. Don't worry. Oh, last line. It wants me to put my name in. Is that okay? I'm gonna go ahead and put it in. Sorry. Let me put it in. Hang on. We'll just do. We'll do that. Yeah. I didn't really do that much. I'm surprised I got first place. Oh yeah, Pac-Man Champion Edition. Well, on that note, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I am going to go ahead and wrap up here. I've been playing for a little bit. We played a little bit of John's Alien Smash demo, which is available for free. You can find the link in the description to John's stuff. We also played a little bit of his game Athos, which is also awesome. And then for giggles, we played a little Pac-Man Champion Edition on the Nintendo, which is also amazing. Amazing. I think next time we might fire up the old 3DO and keep it real and play some of that. But we're also going to be playing more NES stuff, definitely. I'm going to be working that back into the rotation more regularly. So I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out tonight. Hell Tangible was number 1 in. He was the first here. Thank you, Hell. Mike's Gaming Gala was also here. Devastator Omega. Mike Wolf. Mike Wolf was with us. Thunderpin. You ever play Pac-Man 256? Yes, that's a good game. That's a good game. And Pac-Man 99 was a good game too, but Pac-Man 256 was really good. I like that one. Last line. It's a silly question, of course. It's not okay. Yes. Last line was here. We had. Did I say Max Gaming Gala? Yeah, I did. Let's see. I think Luke's Awakening. Yes, because he gifted memberships tonight. Thank you for that, Luke. Although I apologize for the people that you have infected with my memberships. Hopefully they enjoy some of it. Thank you, Luke, for that. Max Settings was also here. And anytime you want to chit-chat, you know how to find me, Max. Always enjoy talking with you. Trichome was also here. My buddy Max, Movies Madness Entertainment, which he has so many good videos on his channel, including these little cat videos with the kittens. They are growing up fast. Great channel. Good friend of mine, absolutely. The provider of the Laserdisc. Crispy was also here. Teammate or adversary, depending on how you look at it, in the bowling league over at Papa Pete's channel. Crispy, awesome guy. Very much enjoy hanging out with him. Let's see. Brian F. also here, and with the Jon Snow memes. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Who else? Chris Courage was here earlier as well. Chris Courage. And I'm going to probably be playing 3DO, but I'm going to talk to Chris about possibly doing some mods on my 3DO to improve it a lot, quite a bit. We'll be talking. I have a lot to talk to Chris about. We got to hang out because I need to talk to him about some stuff. So Tylord Stevenson, Freezert, 1447, Dr. Kynes. You guys are new members. Welcome. And let's see. I think that might be everybody. If I missed you, then please understand that I'm working with a brain that's not doing well. It's on its last legs. This thing barely, like, it rattles when I do this. I don't even hear it. No, you can't. But it's I'm doing the best I can is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, guys, have a great night. Go check out other people's streams that are, I mean, I think Evil was streaming earlier. He might still be streaming. Drunky Cheese, go check out his channel if he's still streaming, because he's always hilarious. He's always got fun stuff going on. Or any of my other friends. I don't know if Pierre was doing anything or anybody else. Chuck might be doing a stream. Check out them. I'll be over hanging out, checking out their stuff too. So until next time, I did say there was a surprise. If you got to the end and you haven't checked out and you haven't quit watching yet, there was a little surprise that you're going to get here at the very end. So for you guys who haven't stopped watching yet, enjoy this new outro video. It's very simple little things, nothing major, but it's the new way we're going to be closing out streams, at least when I'm in this room. I don't know if I'll do it in the other room, but here it comes. Guys, thanks for being here, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.